What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Rebel Galaxy. Now this time I started in the menu because where we left off last time, I left off in a bit of a tense situation. This time it spawned me on the other side of the
Engines at
planet
maximum.
because the station was under siege by enemies and I would have died, possibly.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
You just give the word.
But all I did last time was, when I left you guys, is I sold some of the loot that I had, and I stopped at the station to save the game. So, we'll be able to buy a new ship and hopefully some new weaponry.
They're tearing me up. Moving to engage.
Alright, let's go.
You're mine.
Let's see if this enemy has. Just got loot, so he probably doesn't have any good loot. That's bomb, which I want to take care of because it's it's hard. Wow, he did a lot of damage to me. I'm so low. Let's go in and fix our ship quickly. Nice. Alright, so now we have, as I said, I sold basically everything I had, which was a lot of where was it? Tachyon salts. They were about 12k a piece, and I sold them, so now I can buy a new ship, and this is my favorite ship that this game has to offer. It is the best ship. Oh, dang it. This one. Yeah, so we're in the new sector, and now we got Mark III weaponry, but now we don't have Mark I weaponry, so now I can't even buy a turret for this right now. The cheapest thing is the swarm turret, so I'll buy that for now. That means I have to buy rockets for it, but that's fine. Now we're gonna go talk to our aunt quickly.
Glad to see you made it. If we're lucky, we can keep the heat off for a little while and catch our breath.
I have a feeling any quiet won't last long.
You're probably right about that. This is busier territory, though. Easier to get lost in. Now, about the Spectre. What'd you call it? Trail?
Yeah, that's right.
As long as you got it, there's a target on your back. The smart move would be to sell it. Or her, I guess.
No way.
Good to know we're on the same page. I never was one to do things a smart way. Besides, she might have other ideas. This isn't just an object of curiosity anymore.
Chel's trying to assemble her memories, and we've been hunting down fragments. Maybe this leads to some new answers.
I happen to know someone who may be able to help in that department. A fellow by the name of Boris Kyle, collector of oddities, you might say. He might have seen one of these fragments in circulation.
Oh, okay.
Worth a shot anyway.
Sounds like a plan.
Here, let me mark down the station he calls home. A place called Hedenville. I'd warn you to watch your back, but you seem to have learned to do that just fine, all on your own.
Yep. Alright, thanks, Juno. Alright, and another reason why we bought the mercenary back in our first sector is because, as you can see, the more sectors you go forward, the higher the price of stuff gets. So this mercenary is now already 35 grand, and it's about the same power level as my guy that I have right now, which is kind of crazy, but it is what it is. And now we are going to continue
Accelerating to
onwards
sublight. Engines at
towards
maximum. Threat level blue. Ordnance full.
our next mission. Now, sadly, before I got to the station, someone called Colfax sent me a message, and she's another military person, just like what is her name, Xenia. So, and it's one of the side missions, and this side mission though is very, very good. So I'm gonna go do this first, and I need the money to upgrade my ship and get better weapons. Anyways, all right, this is actually, oh, wow, this is a massive fight. And there's 2 traders, so oh, it's not that massive. It's just small
Threat
ships.
level orange.
I could sure use some help here.
That's a kill.
Right. This is a pretty good battle for me because I have some support. Right as the support starts going away, I start taking heavy damage. Hopefully these guys
Sure
have some
pulled
loot,
my ass out of the fire. Got one thing.
because I really don't have any loot to sell to them. But see, already $7,000 just for a quick help.
Damn, they're tearing me up.
Alright, he has soy paste, so nothing crazy. I'm gonna help
Accelerating
this
to
guy
sublight.
quickly.
Exiting sublight. Scatter.
What can I help? Yeah, we can see.
Threat
Oh,
level
a Marine
blue.
miner, that's what that was. I was like, what is that ship that's zooming in? What's that guy? Alright, nice. Finish this mission now, or this stress call, that was a good one. Although, I only made money on one of them, which kind of sucks. I don't believe that there was any other one there, so I'll leave it for now. Oh wow. I don't know how, but suddenly I've been getting some pretty major lag spikes like that. It's kind of crazy. Not fun to get lag spikes. But let's go straight for this next mission and hope that this mission has something good for us. I think this first mission is pretty simple, but you also have to remember that even a simple mission can go wrong pretty easily. Yeah, no need to fight those guys. And another cool thing you can do is when you're going past junk fields like that, you can look at your mini map. Basically in this sector, you can look and see where if there's like loot boxes that you can go and collect. So then you don't have to waste your time every time going to all of the, like going and looking in all the areas or stopping at them and scanning them. Oh wow, there's
Warp inhibited by hostile flag.
some more people
Exiting sublight.
fighting the station. Guess I'll help them out because, well,
Threat level red.
let's hope that somebody has some extra loot for me to collect. Some around fire while we're here.
Ordnance warning. Collision warning. Ordnance warning.
Yeah, I know. Low.
With an acco
No loot. That
Threat
sucks.
level orange.
That was an absolute nuke. Man, these broadside, sometimes these broadsides
Collision warning.
are absolutely crazy. And sometimes they suck way to balls.
Exiting sublight.
Those guys can take care of the rest.
Docking.
The only reason why I don't really like, oh, Narco Cola, I get to sell it. Nice. Usually I don't like picking up ammunition because it's very cheap, and also metallic ore, they're too cheap, and you would have to have way too much to actually gain any profit from them. Even if they're up in green, they're only up in green by, like, as you can see on the right side over here, about 100 is the max that they've seen in the system, and they've now crashed under the system average. So there's kind of like a stock market system in this game, which is pretty cool. And you can follow and look on your map. You can look at the stations. Every station that you have gone to, you can see the prices on the station, and also from those transponders that you go to after you hack them, you can also get system-wide information. So you can get all the stations, even the stations that you can't go to, which are basically the pirate stations that you can't go to because the pirates will try to kill you. Alright, so let's go meet Kofax.
Decided to drop by, eh? Good. You can call me Kofax. Nice to meet you. I'm a member of the Mercenaries Guild.
Alright.
We've been keeping an eye on you. If you want some advice, head to a guild station and join up. It's good money, and you'd fit right in.
So is this just a recruiting
Not
call?
exactly. Not everything is guild business.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a job coming up, and you've got 2 points to recommend you for it. Firepower and anonymity.
Let's hear it.
It's an escort job. A couple of my associates have been retrofitting an old battle wagon they scavenged. It'll fly now, but it's bare bones. It needs to make it to a dock for plating and outfitting.
Alright. You're expecting
I
trouble?
knew you were the right one to talk to. Yeah, as soon as that thing hits slow warp, every pirate in the area will pick up on it. And we ain't too friendly with them.
Alright.
We need some extra guns to cover us until it can be brought in safely.
Sounds interesting.
Good to hear it. Let me get you the coordinates for where she's stowed, and I'll meet you there.
Alright, let's do that. And then now before I leave, I'm actually going to, even if I just bought the rockets, I like my turrets way more. They're way more stronger. I like them a little bit more, so I'm going to take those. And then let's go on. So now we have 2 Mark II weapons.
Engines at
and
maximum. Accelerating to sublight. Scanner. Scanning.
metallic ore and religious strike. Also,
Threat
those
level yellow.
religious items, those are worth nothing, so that's why I also don't go for them. There's a lot of this like little loot that you can get from everywhere. If you really are strapped for money, you can take them, but I don't suggest taking them. They're not really worth it. Alright. I'm kind of still hoping for distress signals, even if I don't have anything to sell, because I can destroy the ships, get loot from them, and then also by chance get money, and then by chance I can get some actually good loot from them, because now we're in a good sector with higher level weaponry, and as you saw, the Mark III weapons are like 100 grand a piece almost. So getting one of those would be kind of crazy, and a big bonus, and like a big help towards upgrading our ship. The next thing we need to upgrade is most likely our shields.
Exiting sublight.
Alright, let's quickly scan the system. I can see that there's a couple of loot boxes. Before we enter this mission, I want to pick
Accelerating
them up so that I don't forget it. And I don't start the mission too early.
Exiting sublight.
I'll just pick up whatever it is.
Collision warning.
Robots, that's actually not bad. This mission is also
There she is.
difficult.
It'll take a minute to get her fired up to fly. These old engines are beat to hell.
Collision
This
warning.
mission is slightly hard because of you have to keep both of those guys
Looks like a
alive.
patrol spotted us. Small fry, but we need to mop them up before they can signal for reinforcements.
Enemy craft inbound. Threat level red.
Moving to attack.
Alright.
Threat level
Now we got all
orange.
these little loot boxes around here. Now we
Accelerating to sunlight.
can start this, or like continue
Exiting
this mission.
sunlight.
Sometimes these broadsides are good, and sometimes you can't hit anything. Which makes sense, but it's still annoying. Why are my guns not shooting? I don't know. Sometimes the AI is
Moving
kind
to
of
attack.
dumb. It forgets that
Threat
it
level
can actually shoot.
blue. Accelerating to sunlight.
If you know what this ship looks like, put it down in the comments. I want to see if who knows what I am imagining this ship to be.
That's got him. Alright, engines are live. Move into an escort position and let's get out of here.
I guess we're doing some kind of mating call. Not joking. So this guy has the same ship that I do, and
Warp pairing disengaged.
we're, warp pairing. Sometimes
Warp
the AI
pairing
on this
engaged.
also kind of has to think too long and doesn't know what to do. But now we're in it. Sometimes releasing it and then going back into it will help it fix it and make it quicker. So now hopefully we can jump into warp and actually get towards
Exiting
the
sunlight.
port that these guys need to go to. Hopefully it's not too far away. It would be very happy. I didn't have to go like across the whole sector. If I have to, that's what it is. But if I don't have to, it would be
Locked
lovely.
and loaded.
Now she said pirates will know that we're on the move and pirates will start coming for us, so we just have to be awake and ready for that. Every ship that comes past us, that was close. One thing about warp is that warp won't stop you when you get super close to a friendly ship, so you can actually crash in warp and die. I don't actually think that's happened to me, but I've heard in a video that it
Smooth
happened to
sailing so
someone.
far. Keep your fingers crossed.
And yeah, that's not a good thing.
Warp pairing disengaged. Exiting sunlight. Scanning.
Let's see what this has.
Scanning.
Yak meat, I don't.
Warp pairing engaged.
Even yak meat is worth basically nothing, so I really don't care for it. It probably has $1,000, maybe $2,000 in it, which is worth it, but
Accelerating to sunlight.
I don't need that little detour. I'll just take this. The pirates will soon attack, I think, because she just jinxed us. It's just like smooth sailing.
Warp disengaged.
There it
Damn,
is.
we've been pulled out. Looks like some Mares scavengers. Take them out.
Enemy craft inbound. Threat level
So you have to
red.
keep both Kofax and this small
Closing
ship
warning.
in defended, which is a little bit obnoxious, a little bit annoying, but it's what it is.
Scanning.
I like this ship clearly is
Target
close,
destroyed.
but
Missiles
this
inbound.
our ship,
Deflectors
our
depleted.
friendly ship has only one gun,
Window engage.
so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to wipe out this ship quickly. Sometimes you have to actually just push yourself between you and
Missiles
the
inbound.
ship so that they actually don't kill your friend. Because anytime it does that, if they kill your ship, then you have to
Missiles
restart the
inbound.
mission, and that's when it starts actually sucking. Oh, another one of the big guys. Usually it's only one big guy, but I'll take two of them. Come on, let's shoot. Colfax's ship is pretty strong, so it's actually
Collision warning.
I thought this guy was gonna shoot me, but he wasn't, so I can just destroy him, make it nice and easy. And
You're pretty good in a fight, Skinner. Get
Yeah,
into
see-
escort position again.
see
Let's
how low
finish
this guy is? That's why, especially in this mission, I suggest you to just shove your ship as close to the enemy ship as you can, so that you start taking the damage. You can let them tank for a little bit, but you have to be very careful with it. If you let them tank for too long, their ship will get destroyed, and then that sucks.
Exiting sublight.
Alright, come on, let's jump. Let's go. Thank you. Alright.
North Node disengaged. Threat level
Oh
red.
man, this is not nice.
Bounty detected.
Alright, so he's...
Hail. Hailing.
Well, well, look what we have here. Juice, sure.
Scanning.
So this guy is... He's not worth much, but he's trying to attack us. I need to kind of push myself in front of this guy so that he doesn't start taking damage instantly, because these guys hurt a lot. So I'm gonna try to keep it smart, and hopefully my friends will start helping me. They are. We should able to, yeah, nice. We're able to help this guy perfectly. These lasers are very scary, and all of a sudden you get absolutely melted from them.
Incoming hail. Hailing.
Well, sure.
I guess there's another ship somewhere hidden behind us.
Accelerating.
This station.
Sublight. Bounty detected. Exiting sublight.
Wait. Oh, the station. Wait, is the station? Oh, wait. Oh, there's a lot. Wait. Does it have any loot? Oh, it has 7,000 bounty on it at least. Well, that's kind of sucks. That it's in the middle of the station.
Collision warning.
What the heck is going on?
All right, save it last.
All right.
Let's do this again sometime. You're a hell of a pilot. And remember what I said about the guild.
All right.
Mission complete.
That was nice. I didn't get the bounty for that guy, but at least now I'm gonna save the game and see what the market has to offer. Live organs. This one I'll sell because I can finally sell it, and I don't really like having contraband on me. It's not worth it most of the time. Now it was, but I got lucky. Alright, that's 80k. So close, so close. Deflectors are very good to also upgrade. I'll do that, even if I really wanted the shields more.
Scanner.
Is this guy worth
Scanning.
anything? No. Munitions.
I'm going in.
I don't have to fight these guys. Kofax can die now.
Oh, yeah!
This ship can die now because I've done my mission.
Engines at maximum.
These
Hell
big
yeah.
pulses that these guys are shooting are proton shots, and they do a lot of damage to your shields. That's why I'm trying to run away from them. There's another Leviathan?
Bounty
Really?
detected.
Holy!
This isn't the end of me.
This station is under
Scanning.
heavy siege.
Scanning.
even with
Exiting
that,
sublight.
like, see how many shots this guy's shooting?
One down.
No, I don't see any benefit in this. Now with the better protection, Boris Kyle mission has gone from very hard to high, or very high to high. So it's just about mostly your shielding. So if you have Mark 5 shields at this point, it would be green, so very easy. Or actually it would be blue probably, which is like no risk at all. But we'll have to go a couple more sectors forward, star systems forward, to get new and higher level shields.
Exiting sublight.
Usually these ones are the miners in distress. The ones that, not miners, but miners.
Warp inhibited by stellar mass.
My traders sucks. I like
Accelerating
when
to sublight.
trade.
Collision warning.
Another good upgrade that I need to do is my boosters. I need to get new slanted boosters, so it gives me a longer time to actually.
Thanks a lot.
Alright, 5K for a quick stop. I'll take it.
Accelerating to sublight.
Now I'm gonna try to go around this way so that I can actually just, yeah, like this. I don't have to slowly get through the whole little thing of the doohickey. Whole field, because it's kind of annoying to try to get through all of it. Alright, and here we are.
Juno's
Heatonville.
information was correct. I can detect a fragment within Heatonville Station.
Nice.
Docking.
Now before I go there, I want to see what the market is looking like. Pure water is higher, but still not worth it. Alien artifact for 10k when it's worth 20? That's a good buy. Meteoric diamonds are also cheap. Gold ingots are pretty cheap, but these ones are even cheaper, so I'm gonna buy that. And this is how you make money also very well. It's by finding good stations. Horace Kyle, Juno sent me your way. Says you might be able to help me find something I'm looking for. Yes, I do. I have a reputation as a caretaker of some of the finer things. It's possible I can assist you. I'm attempting to acquire a fragment of a specter. I'm aware of the fable specters, yes, and it's possible I could acquire such an artifact, but of course, I'm not in the habit of operating on the basis of gratuity. Of course not. In my profession, I seldom operate on a cash basis. Cash bores me. As a collector, my interest is in artifacts, which I assure you can appreciate given your request. So I imagine there's a specific artifact that you're interested in. Quite right. Have you had misfortune to encounter the Lightborn cult? This sector is riddled with them. Like weevils in bread. I do detest zealots. They simply can't be bargained with. So what about them? The Lightborn are wealthy, well armed, quite deluded, and nearly as avid as I when it comes to their objects. They have in their possession one I sincerely desire, the file of Ephesus. And of course they won't exchange it for anything. How astute of you, but there it is, the file is my prize. Bring it to me and I'll provide you with the fragment you desire. Actually, I have to manage multi-stage operation, however, first order of business is to prive the way, and I'd rather to do that, you'll need to custom items, which Lightborn use to grant access to their monasteries. Usually, I don't go through all of those because I know what the missions are. And if you go through the missions, for the story, it's good to know what they're saying. But all right, but I think before before we do that, I'll leave that for the next video. This one has already gotten pretty long, so thank you very much for watching.
Threat level
And if you
blue.
enjoyed this, please do leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.